Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are bringing back an old series that I kind of took part in. Now I'm kind of taking it and using it as my own, and I have permission from the person who used to do this video on their channel, and hopefully they'll get involved later on in the season. However, to bet or not to bet is back. Now if you guys think that maybe I should change the name, something like Beast's Bets, I don't know, something like that, let me know, hit me up in the comments section, and we'll try and sort something out. As always, before we go into the video, we are going to ask you guys to be very, very kind. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy the content, guys. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you're new, and turn that notification bell on. It's really appreciated. I love communicating with you guys in the comment section. Anyway, let's get on with it. For those of you that don't know, to bet or not to bet is a betting series, and each week in the Premier League or other football, sports related, anything that I can bet on sport related, we could potentially bet on into bet or not to bet. It's really that simple. The basis of this series is each week we will be putting a sevenfold. I'm probably going to go sevenfold. Might start five. We'll see. We're going to go with a fivefold accumulator or a sevenfold accumulator and put a £5 bet on that accumulator, and each week I will be avoiding the scores like anything, and then obviously we'll come in, we'll set the bet, the games we played out, I will avoid the scores. I won't check in on the results until I check in with you guys, and when I check in with you guys, that is where I find out whether we have won the bet, and two, find out the scores of the matches. So I don't get to enjoy watching the games during this series, and I have to wait till after the games to find out what the results are. And being a Chelsea fan, I always want to know while they're playing what the score is. So let's crack on into this, guys. Okay, so now being the first episode, I wanted to do a little bit different. This is the first episode, so we're going to go a little bit big. Now I say we're going to go with £5 bets each week. They may be lower. It depends, one, on my financial situation, two, whether we win any of our bets, and three, like I say, this week's a special one. It's the first of the series. So we're going in at the beginning of the Premier League season with a £25 worth of bets. Okay, we're going to stick to our £5 accumulator. Okay then, guys, here we have it. Okay, so on Saturday, this is what we're going for, the Saturday games. This is going to be every single Saturday. So we only have 4 Premier League games on Saturday, and we've got Fulham versus Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Southampton, Liverpool versus Leeds, and West Ham versus Newcastle. Now, tough one here. Arsenal versus Fulham. Quite obvious, going to go for Arsenal there. Crystal Palace versus Southampton. Now, Southampton had a pretty bad season last season. They didn't do too well. However, something tells me that Crystal Palace might beat them. I'm going purely based on the fact that they've just taken the Chelsea striker. So I am going to go with Crystal Palace on that one. Liverpool Leeds, it's a no-brainer. We're going to go Liverpool to win that one. It's pretty much going to happen. West Ham versus Newcastle. Now, West Ham have been pretty poor recently, and I don't have very high hopes of them, but then so have Newcastle. However, Newcastle didn't look too bad against Chelsea. Then they can score. West Ham are at home. They just lost at home to Bournemouth 5-3, but they were scoring. So I'm going to go with a shot in the dark here, and I'm going to go with a West Ham win. I haven't got high hopes for it, but we're going to go for it. Now, there are no more games in the Premier League, so we're going to mix it up a little bit and go with German, Spanish, Dutch. I'm going to go with German. So, in the German league, we're going to go with Leipzig. You know what? We know that they're a pretty good team. Just to boost it up a little bit, we're going to go with Celtic. And we know that Rangers are doing good at the minute. So we're also going to go with Rangers as well. So we've got 4 Premier League. We have got 2 Scottish. And we have got 1 German. We've got a 21.37 to 1 ACCA. And we're going to stick our £5 on there. And we're going to place our bet. there we go, guys. That is as easy as this series is going to be. So we could, total returns could be in the region. Well, I can't cash out because I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on the scores. So total returns, we're looking at £111 from £5. Not too bad. If it wins, that will be a great start to this series. Okay, so being all Chelsea and with the signings that we have made this season, we are going to go with Chelsea to win the league this year. I have high hopes. I genuinely think we've got it this year. So we're going to stick a tenner on our team, Chelsea, to win the league. £10, £110 back at the end of the season. Let's not forget, this is one that is going to go through all season, guys. So this is one that we can all keep an eye out together, whether we are going to win it or not. So we're going to go for Chelsea to win the league at 10-1. That is backing my team. I'm not going to back any other team to win the league, as much as I probably think Liverpool and Man City have a good chance of winning the league again this year. And here's the big one, guys. This one is huge. We are going to go with, we want Chelsea to win the league, of course. So we're going with Chelsea to win the league. Not only that, on this one, we're going to go for another special one. Timo Werner. I see him being the top goal scorer. If he's going to bang goals in like he did, you know, at Leipzig, however you say it, he's going to be banging goals in for us. So we are going to go at 50-1. We're going to stick £10 for the end of the season. Another full season special one here. £10 on Chelsea to win the league and Timo Werner to be the top goal scorer. £500 returns at the end of the season. So we could, by the end of the season, in total win £600. Bet placed, bet done. Those are all of the bets that we are placing. Okay, guys, so it is in fact a day later now. The games have happened, the bet's complete. Now it's time for us to go over and see what our results are. Now, you would have noticed I had some issues. I quickly checked back on my footage afterwards, and well, same old little issues that I'm having at the minute. My laptop ain't that great. So the footage that I did record from my laptop of me placing the bets didn't quite record properly. So fingers crossed this time when we see in our results, it all records perfectly. Now, here we are on Sky Bet, ready to log into our account and see whether we have won our bet. And I'm going to log in. I'm going to hide my login details because I ain't having none of you try and get into my, get into my account. And here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Did we win our accumulator? No. As you can see, we won nothing. Now let's see if I can go over back to my bets and we'll have a look and see why we lost. Okay, so let's go over to our settled bets and see our results. Here we go. Look how close we were. One game. The one game that I said. The one game that I said I didn't trust, which was West Ham versus Newcastle. I was hoping for a Newcastle to go out and play badly and West Ham win. And I thought West Ham at home, start the season. They're going to want to start on a good form considering how bad they finished last season. And they are the reason we lost. So Arsenal won 3-0. RB Leipzig, if we're saying that properly, winning 3-0. Celtic winning 5-0. Rangers 4-0. Crystal Palace clinching that win against Southampton. Now, that was another one that I wasn't sure about. And Liverpool. Now, that was a shocking game. Now, I haven't actually watched the game back, but I know for a fact that apparently Leeds outplayed Liverpool. And they were unlucky to not even come away with a point. So, hats off to Leeds, newly promoted, almost getting at least a point out of Liverpool there. Now, West Ham losing 2-0. Do you know what? I'm going to say this now. They always do me over. I am never, ever betting on West Ham again. Ever. It's not going to happen. Sorry, guys, but whether we think West Ham are going to win or not, I ain't never betting on them again. I can't trust them. They're too inconsistent. I really, really thought that we were actually going to go out first bet of the season and actually clinch it and start off with a win. We could have had about £110 in the account ready to start this season off on a high flyer. Now, guys, I am going to be completely honest with you. Unfortunately, due to things like social media and being quite active for myself online, I did know the results. I did know for a fact that that bet was going to lose because the West Ham result came up on my Facebook feed. And I also, halfway through the day, not even thinking about it. Obviously, remember, I'm restarting this series. I went in to Sky Bet not thinking about it, and my bet loaded up. And I could see that every game other than the West Ham game had already won. Now, entirely up to you guys here. I want to know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Before the West Ham game kicked off, I'd put a £5 bet on and I could cash out for 50 quid. Now, I had my issues about the West Ham game, whether they'd win or not, and obviously they didn't. However, I lost out on even getting 50 quid from that. So, I want to know what you guys think. If I see something happening in the games and I keep up to date with the scores and what's going on and I cash out, would you guys be happy with that for me winning money? Or would you rather me place the bets, stick them out regardless, and if it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I want to know what you guys think, because honestly, I would rather be sat here right now going, guys, we won 50 quid this weekend, even though we cashed out. But there is also the chance that even when you cash out, the game could go on and you could have doubled your money or something like that. So I want to know what you guys think. Personally, I wish I had cashed out at the £50 because we ended up losing and we lost the £5 that we put on the bet and we ended up leaving it with absolutely nothing. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But we are back with to bet or not to bet, and honestly guys, it's something that I'm going to really enjoy doing every weekend. And as well guys, I do apologise about the issues and the recordings of the laptop. Like I've said in previous videos, my laptop's an old laptop and I just think it's struggling to hold the process of everything that I need going on at the minute. So I am, hopefully, this money could help towards it massively if we win bets, working on building a PC and being able to have some equipment that will be able to handle everything that I need it to do without crashing or causing me any issues. So I do apologise guys. Maybe next week what I'll do is I'll screen record my phone and we'll do it through my phone, and then that way even if I do decide to cash out, I can record my phone and show you guys at that point, and then I'll just do something funky with the screen while we're doing it. But that's the only thing I can really think of at the moment to stop these issues that we're having. So if that's what you guys think, then let me know again in the comment section down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like on it. Subscribe if you're new guys. Turn your notifications on. And you know, like I say, leave your comments in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya!